Hey everyone, welcome to another small video, and today I'm bringing you a little information that I didn't know about. This is something I recently learned in the girl that I'm currently investing in. So I probably can tell by the title of the video. We're just gonna be covering the best way to train familiars. Now, in the previous video, I have talked about the building wise for you to go for when it comes to your buildings, and when you're gonna do training. So the strategy I like to do is you go all springs except have only one gym and one spire, and the rest springs, and you just focus on merging and just keep on merging as many packs as you can until you have the runes that you need for every familiar that you have unlocked to get it to other, plus an additional 100. Additional 100 in case you accidentally use the ability one, not the ability, but you use the rune to level up the abilities. You do it by accident when you only have the exact amount. You will need to use get them all over again. So the tactic is for you to work on getting the numbers in. By the way, this is not my account in case you guys are getting scared because of the gems that I have. This is my camera account, and this is the one that I want to show it on you because this is where I did the testing. So pretty much, my strategy is get all springs, get all the runes. Once you have all the runes, demolish your springs. Have only one spire, one spring on the rest gyms. This way you can use those gyms and have them get the extra XP boost you get from training your familiars. Now, of course, a tactic I had talked about before was using all your heroes in one familiar and just doing the others to have like a regular training session. Of course, you know the difference because I don't have my gear on, but I want to show you the numbers without gear, and the gear just increases the number exponentially depending on the size. So the strategy is someone cancel this. So what came to my attention is that using all heroes. So to show you this, I'm gonna be removing heroes, and as you can see, every time I remove it, you only lose like 2 XP per hour on the smaller ones. You get to the blues, so still only 2 XP per hour that you're losing. And I want to make this number an even number, so I'm gonna be taking away this one. So removing a gold hero only removes it by 2 XP, 2 XP total. So right here we have a total of 24 heroes, 24 gold rank heroes, and it will give you 90 XP an hour. And it gives you an additional 24 hours. Now, this 90 XP an hour means, of course, this is adding to whatever research you have of extra hours, which in the case of this account and my main account, it's an additional 4 hours, but we're not going to be talking about that. We're going to talk about how much XP you can get in 24 hours. So training your heroes like this, I made an Excel sheet. I won't be showing it, but I'll probably show a picture of it at somewhere in the video. But with having only this, so this only one familiar being trained at with 24 gold heroes will give you 90 XP per hour, and with additional 24 hours, so it doesn't matter. So you make use 24 gold heroes like I'm showing you here. You will get 90 XP per hour, which will in a 24-hour period, your one familiar will be getting a total of 2160 XP. That's 2160 XP. So using 24 gold heroes in one familiar will generate 2100 XP. Now, what came to my attention is there's actually a much more efficient way of doing stuff. Of course, it's not what you will think it is, but it's a change in XP which could show a big difference. So if we were to remove this and we were to separate it to only being half the heroes, so 12 heroes. Both heroes will make it 58 XP per hour, but the thing is you can separate into 2 familiars. So with this case, you will be having 2 familiars training at the same time with 12 gold heroes on each side, 58 XP per hour. Now this makes it that in 24-hour period, you'll be making a total of 2784 XP total. Now this, of course, you're focusing on only one familiar. I still recommend putting all your heroes into one familiar if that's the only familiar you want to work on. You're going to work on several different familiars. Doing this tactic of separating into 2 different heroes, 2 different gyms, if you have 2 gyms, for you to separate them, and that way you make a lot more XP overall. So overall, you're making 2,784 XP, and but of course per hero per familiar you'll be making a lot less. You're making 1382. Now this means that overall you're making way more XP. So in the long run, you'll be getting all your familiars to Elder and level 60 faster than you were focusing each and every single one of them. And the other case now that another step in this that I want to show you is if you were to cut this again by half. So we're only talking about having 6 heroes in here. 6 heroes will make 37 XP per hour, which is a lot less. Of course, this means you will have to be getting on more often to reset your training. And the change here will be per familiar, you'll be getting only 888 XP per familiar per 24-hour period. This means how many for every 24 hours is how much XP you'll be getting on each familiar you have only 6 gold heroes on. But overall, you're making 3,552 XP. Now this is a big change because before, when you had all 24 heroes in one familiar, you're making only 2100 XP per day. While over here, it's separating into 4 different familiars. You have the 4 gems. You're looking at 3,552 XP, which is 1,400 more XP than doing it focusing all heroes in one familiar. Now, this is awesome because this shows that with 1,400 more XP. So if you were focusing only on one hero at a time, like all your heroes into one familiar at a time, you will be finishing that one familiar to Elder faster. But overall, all your familiars will take a lot longer to get them all to Elder. Because in this case, if you were to separate all your familiars into getting your heroes, separating your heroes into the familiars, you're looking at having 4 different sets of familiars coming out. But of course, due to the difference, so in the short term, doing all your heroes into one familiar. So as I have mentioned earlier, 24 familiars, which is to here, I believe. No, to here. So you do all 24 heroes on the familiar. You will be getting this one familiar to Elder a lot faster, but you will then have to go to your next familiar and work on that one. Next familiar, work on that one. Next familiar, work on that one. Of course, the number is gonna change depending on what gear you have, but the difference is still gonna be there. So you're gonna be getting more XP at once per one for one familiar, while you're separating, you'll be getting more XP on more total XP overall. The more you separate it, but this only separated to 4. I did not want to separate it to 5 because separating your heroes to 5, it really depends on how many gold heroes you have, how many heroes total you have, and I would say just evenly balance it out, dividing into all the heroes. Into all the familiars evenly on the heroes. But this way, since you do get more XP overall, just giving like an overall sense, not doing actual calculations on how much XP requires per familiar. But let's say it takes you about 5 to 6 months to get all your tier 3 or pack 3 familiars to Elder max level 60. It would take you 6 months to do this, and then focusing only all heroes into one familiar. You'll be cutting when you were to do this, separating all your heroes overall. It would take you 1,400 from 21, almost 3/4 faster. With 3/4, you're looking 3/4 faster. Into 4, 7, 7, 3, 7s. About half time faster. No, more than half. No, yeah, about 3/4 faster. So instead of taking 6 months to get all your familiars to max rank to level 60, it would take you only instead of having all 24 heroes in one familiar, separating into 6 heroes per 4 familiars. You'll be making all your pack 3 familiars to level 60 in the period of 4 months. 4 months, 3/4, yes, or even smaller. So you'll be getting a lot more XP overall to all your familiars, making the grow equal with them, as well as making them faster. So in your and when I can see this, for you to be able to see it more easily, when you're focusing on one hero, the amount of time that it would take you to get your one hero to gold to level 60 will be a short time period. But you won't notice the difference because you'll still be working on the other 4 familiars separately. But if you were to continue and work on the second familiar, by the time you finish the second familiar, when you're focusing all your XP on your heroes onto that one familiar, by the time you finish the second one, you were to do it separately. The 4 familiars will already be level 60 by the time your second familiar, which is level 60, doing it one familiar at a time. So this is what I want to share with you guys. Probably a little too long just explaining the math because I'm crazy when it comes to math. So I'll be showing the little thing, my Excel sheet showing you the XP and total XP you get. It should be somewhere in the video. And I hope you guys find this information. I hope it helps you out to improve getting all your familiars to level 60 as soon as you possibly can. And I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.